What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're gonna be talking about a drama on TikTok that literally everyone was talking about, which is celebrity. So let's get right into it. So like in case you missed the whole celebrity rage on TikTok where everyone was just going, literally everyone was talking about celebrity. Like those are the good times for real. And I was just like, should I watch it? Should I not? But it was at a point where I didn't really have anything to watch, so I just decided, okay, let me watch this since everyone is talking about it. And so I decided to watch it, and so I'm just basically gonna tell you guys what I thought about it. I'm gonna rate it like an 8, maybe like 7.5. Actually, I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, 7.5 out of 10. I'm gonna rate it with 7.5 out of 10. Let me tell you what the story's about. There's this girl named Soari, and she's like a regular girl until one day she learns about the world of social media influencing. And she's basically make sure not to mix this up with another drama. But one of her friends in high school she used to be like really rich, actually, really rich in high school. And one of her friends from high school became like this huge social media influencer. And she ends up meeting up with one of her friends from high school, and one of her friends is part of like the whole glam club or something on social media. It's like one of those popular clubs like the Hype House or something like that, you know, like a popular group of influencers is like the glam girls, whatever. And so she meets up with her, and there's this whole rage going on social media, like this influencer against this influencer and stuff like that. And she meets up with her friend from high school who turned into like a huge influencer, but this is not actually like her friend, okay? She was actually like just jealous of her, and she actually hated her because, you know, she was all rich and spoiled or whatever. But she meets up with her, she ends up going to a party, and she meets this rich CEO agency dude, whatever. I mean, she already knew him, but like, you know, and then they get like involved with each other, you know. He's like interested in her because she's like different from all the other influencers or whatever. And yeah, so she basically like gets all tangled up with him. And she also meets this other girl. She's kind of like so let me give the club first. First, there's Cherry or Cheney. I forgot her name. It starts with a Chen though. Cheney. I'm just gonna call her name Cheney. She's like the head of the club. She has like the most followers. She does the most bad stuff. You know, she's just like, you know, she's like the most popular one. I think she's also the youngest, but yeah, that's her. Then there's Angela. Angela is like I don't know, she's like the Barbie of the club, I guess, you know. She has like a good amount of followers, she's like pretty, she has a nice body, blah 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 blah. That's Angela. She also has like a lot of followers. I think she has like the third most followers. The one that has the second most, I don't know her name, but she has like short hair. She's like Cheney's like number two. Her and Angela, Cheney and Angela like get along too, but like, you know, she's number two. And then there's her friend. I forgot her friend's name. Ari's friend, whatever. She's like kind of in and out of the club, in and out. They start to actually drop her because this whole thing happens where nobody like likes her anymore because like there was this whole like scandal or something going on. And so because like the whole scandal, they bring Ari back in the club, and of course they don't really like her because she's not like rich and stuff. But Ari actually ends up becoming like a social media influencer. And she becomes an influencer pretty fast. You know, things pick up. People start to like her for like her fashion and for how she's like so down to earth and stuff like that. And they're also really jealous of her because she gets tangled up with the CEO agency dude. So they're like, how did she get to, you know, how did she get to meet him? How did she get to, you know, stuff like that? Because everyone like wants him and stuff like that. Because, you know, he's like rich, he's powerful, and like the influencer world and stuff like that. And even except for him, there's also I don't want to say Surin because that's not her name. But there's this other girl. I forgot her name, but she's like my favorite character, so how could I forget her name? But there's this other girl. She's like Cheney's sister-in-law, because she's married to Cheney's older brother. So like Cheney's sister-in-law, she's basically like the mom of the group, even though she's not that older. She's not that much older than them. She doesn't have social media, but she's like really powerful since she's like a chairwoman. She's like a chairwoman of like this huge charity foundation. So she's like really powerful, and everyone like respects her and loves her, blah blah blah. And that lady and Ari actually become friends, and then there's this whole thing going on. Because they're like so jealous of her and stuff, she actually becomes like a huge influencer. Because all of them have like 300. I'm pretty sure Chinmi only has like 450K followers or something, and Ari rises all the way to the top, where she has like 1.3 million followers. So everyone's like super jealous of her. She starts her own company, her own fashion line or whatever. Not really fashion line, but she starts like fashion brand, and everyone like tries to bring her down. There's a one point where it's like it gets so bad where people like think she dies or something. Like, ugh, it's literally crazy. The world, the influencer world, and then it just like kind of, this drama was like there's so many twists and turns. It also like goes back between the past and the present, past and present, past and present, and because like it starts the episode with the present, and then it goes back into the past, you know. So it kind of reminded me of like Legend of the Blue Sea or something. But I really liked how it was like structured like that, and then all the characters and stuff. And then when we start going to the end where everything was like wrapping up or getting to the climax, then the present started to make more sense. So it made so I really liked how that had that structure, because it really like contributed to like the angst, because there was something going on in the present, and then towards the end it was just like completely the present, because we already got all the knowledge we needed to get before. And then the ending also was really good. She became like a normal a normal person again, like just like a regular civilian, not a huge social media influencer. And she gets like a chance to be able to go back to that influencer world, but she says no, I'm good, I actually won't do that again. So that was kind of nice. There was this whole like cameo with Lee Jin-ho at the end, and they had like a sinister smile or whatever. That was kind of like out of nowhere. I wish they could just like cut that part out, because that's not really needed. We don't need any more of that. Ari hasn't had enough of that in her life. And there's this whole thing with Ari and her best friend actually like becoming jealous of her, and becoming like having like an Ari hate page or something. And honestly, the way Ari's mom was acting was not it. Kind of felt like she let all the fame get to her head. Ari too, there was sometimes where I wasn't really happy with her, and I was like, girl, how are you gonna do that? But the fact that she actually like hosted a hate page, and she had like a hate page of Ari and stuff, that was kind of messed up. Not even kind of, that was very messed up. But the mom figure, I guess, of the glam club or whatever, it was nice to see them all go down, because they were literally like, they were such horrible people. And Ari literally didn't do anything. She was just like living her life, and they just like continued to hate on her and wish for her downfall and stuff like that. And it just like kind of made me think about the social media influencers and stuff like that. Because like I try not to get too into that, but like I just think about like, what if I was one of their followers, and then with all the scandals and stuff, whose side would I be on if this was like something happened in like real life? Even though there's many instances of stuff like this happening in real life, just like made me think about it more, you know. Like stuff like this like really opens my eyes and stuff, and it just like makes me think more, you know. So but this drama, the romance was really good actually, like the angst, the tension, the whole relationship that was going on between her and between Ari and Minhyuk, I think that's what his name, the whole CEO agency, and the like ex relationship going on with, oh, I want to say Suren from Penthouse, because she gave me the same vibes as Suren, but I know that's not her name. Whatever, Suhyuk, I'm not sure what her name was, but her and Minhyuk too, I'm gonna keep on saying Minhyuk even though I'm not sure that's his name. Her and Minhyuk, like the whole relationship that was going on with them, and the relationship with her and her husband, that got on my nerves, because she was literally like my favorite character. She was so sweet, but at the same time she didn't like anyone like take advantage of her and stuff. And like I understood her whole situation, what was going on with Cherry, whatever her name was. But yeah, I really loved her. I hated her husband. He was literally a piece of trash, and he did not deserve her. Like, but yeah, this drama, celebrity, there's so much going on. I do recommend you watch it. But again, it did get kind of confusing. And once I got into it, I didn't really want to get back into it, because this is like the type of drama that you like binge watch, you know, because when you like stop in the middle and then go back to it, it doesn't really seem as interesting as it did before. So if you just like go through all of it in like one sitting, I guess, or just like 1 day, 2 days, stuff like that, it's more interesting. But since I didn't really do that, it was okay. But it was still a good drama though. There's a lot of twists and turns. Again, I really loved the structure, how it went from like past to present. I love the romance because, you know, romance just has like a little bit of spice and stuff. You know, the whole social media type stuff. Because usually if like dramas were gonna have stuff about like corruption and things like that, it would be like more politics and government and stuff like that. It wouldn't really be like, so it's kind of interesting trying to see a drama like this about like the social media world and stuff like that. It was very realistic. Ari's fashion too, like she low-key, not even low-key, she high-key ate up all her outfits when she went to like award shows and stuff like that. Like amazing. But yeah, this drama was so good. I do recommend. It's not my favorite, but it is a good drama. So like if you want looking for like a nice watch with like thriller aspects, and then you have romance, and then you have like the social media influencer aspect, you should definitely go watch Celebrity on Netflix. But that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you like, subscribe, turn that post notifications video button so you never miss a video when I post it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.